Welcome back to World of Warcraft. We're playing on the hardcore anniversary realm named Soulseeker, and tonight we're going to be trying the Druid class. I had a brief experience with a Druid in the Season of Discovery. I don't think I leveled past 26. Unfortunately, the Season of Discovery was not exactly what I expected it to be.
Well met.
Let's pick up the first quest here. We are in Red Cloud Mesa, in Malgor, of course. We're gonna stay here for quite some time, even though I've seen some low-level characters appear in the Valley of Trials, even in Death Knell. I think this area is going to suit us just fine.
Well met. Walk with the Earth Mother.
I'm aware that the Druid is a notoriously slow class to level, especially, well, until about level 30, when you start getting some more powerful talents and abilities for your cat form. I guess we're stuck casting Wrath for now. Can use our staff to just bash enemies. Somebody is asking about the coolest guild on the server. I wonder if anybody's going to answer. I did get an invite. I was jokingly talking about the random guild invite of the day in previous videos of other characters. I have to admit, whoever invited me was on point with the recruitment. I had created the character for, I want to say, less than 20 seconds. I can tell immediately that we can only cast Wrath 3 times before we're out of mana. Something to consider. On the bright side, the warrior I am leveling, well, I started leveling when the anniversary realms were first available, is still alive, around, well, almost level 30 at this point. So we can greatly benefit from having some gold. I think we can send decent staff once we're out of the initial area, if we can make it to Bloodhoof Village. I mean, realistically we should. It's not that dangerous, even for a druid. Can also grab some potions. But that's it. I don't want to interfere with the leveling process too much. I want to treat each character essentially as a separate journey. And besides, it's a great way to test how the various classes perform. I do have some experience about, well, I shouldn't say experience. I have some knowledge about the Druid from speaking to other people, but that's about it.
Ah, I've been expecting you.
So we're done with the hunt begins. This is the humble task.
Walk with the Earth Mother.
We're gonna have to return a
Live
water
the
pitcher.
back.
No idea why it takes so long to pick it up, but this is classic after all. When we reach level 2, we gain strength, stamina, intellect, and spirit. As a druid, we're able to benefit from almost every stat. Even though, depending on what we're trying to do, some are definitely going to be more useful than others. So I wonder, how much mana do we have? It costs... no, we have 75. Even though we leveled up, we still cannot cast Wrath 4 times. I know that, I want to say after Wrath of the Lich King, the mana cost is going to scale with your level. But here it is definitely static, which means you can make these calculations.
Greetings. Ancestors watch over you. Farewell.
We're gonna pick up what we
Goodbye.
can here.
Ancestors watch over you.
We're gonna need some mountain cougar pelts.
Farewell. Ah, I have just the thing for you.
And both of these are quest items. We're gonna treat the druid trainer, even though I doubt we're gonna have anything to train at this level.
How? Winds be at your back. May the eternal sun shine.
So we're gonna
upon
pick up the rights of the Earth Mother.
you. Go in peace.
A fellow druid gave us a buff. Maybe we can train Mark of the Wild.
The winds guide you. Walk with the Earth Mother.
He bows before
Go
us.
in peace.
So we can come back here at level 4.
Looking for something special?
This lady is wielding a loaf of bread. Okay.
Go in peace.
Probably in the middle of having a bite. So we had to get some cougar pelts and then speak to the Tauren. Yeah, I can see the hut. Let's go there directly. Can enjoy the peaceful atmosphere of Mulgore. It's not gonna last long. These are level 3. Will probably take a while to just bash them to death with our staff here. Let's stick to melee attacks while we wait for our mana to recharge. Admittedly, I didn't think too much about creating a druid. In one of the episodes I recorded tanking Black Fathom Deeps with a warrior, I had a brief conversation with the druid that I invited. He was just a feral damage dealer, mostly in cat form. Occasionally head to off tank. But he told me tanking was quite a refreshing experience. So I wanted to give it a try. Even though realistically, we're gonna be stuck healing for most of the journey. Unless it turns out to be as good as he described it. I know for a fact that the druid has a taunt, unlike the paladin. And I'm talking about the classic era, of course. Things changed a lot in both the Burning Crusade and Wrath of the Lich King. So we should be fine. I wonder if we have abilities that cause a high amount of threat. Similar
What
to...
brings you here? Ancestors.
Oh, this is the Rite of Strength. I think we're gonna need the cane.
We shall meet again.
Maybe we should go there right away. I was thinking of abilities similar to Revenge and, of course, Thunder Armor. They help a lot. I know for a fact that if you block and parry enough, or dodge I guess, as a warrior and you can use Revenge on cooldown, you have no issues with threat. Within reason. So we only got agility, intellect, and spirit here. Should be able to defeat one just by smacking them. So who knows, maybe at level 4, or rather level 5, we'll be able to cast Wrath 5 times before we run out of mana. That would be an improvement. Oh, I'm going to need a lot more pelts. So let's stick to the heals around here. There we go. Honestly, it feels that Tauren would do a lot more damage if it just pummeled the enemies with its bare hands. That stick, I'm not sure how it's doing more damage. Supervisor Fizz Sprocket. We're gonna deal with that goblin eventually. If I remember correctly, there is a pretty good reward. You do have to head inside the Venture Company mine, and it's quite dangerous. Honestly, come to think of it, I say it's dangerous, but if you compare it to the equivalent quests of the other races, for example, a Skull Rock or the family crypt. We looted a black pouch. I never actually researched what these urban legends were about the pouches. I think the black one is definitely an ill omen, though. Some people were just having some fun on general chat, and it was mentioned, I want to say, more than once. At the same time, though, we looted a black pouch on the warrior. And we're still going.
What brings you here? Be careful.
I just realized there is no cloth equipment being offered, which makes
Goodbye.
sense.
Go in peace.
Because the Tauren can be only for classes, and none of them are limited to cloth equipment.
What brings you here?
We do have a quest for Chief Sarptusk.
May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
Okay, we cannot use shields, obviously, as a druid. Oh, this is a lady with a loaf of bread. At level 3, no, we're not high enough. Let's speak to the armorer.
Hail.
Can repair the equipment. We're gonna vendor what we can here.
Be careful.
So we're gonna head east. We have to deal with the battle boars, of course. There is a quest we can pick up. There is a map about an impending attack on Kamnarach. Am I pronouncing that right? Maybe not. And of course we have the Quill Boar. They're going to be level 4, some of them will be 5. I think we're gonna stick to the enemies outside. They are going to be hostile to us. So when we level, we can either go back or we can push on. Is this a rock? I wonder if this is related to a shaman quest. I don't believe I've ever created a Tauren shaman, so I wouldn't know. Just keep smacking. We reach level 4, we gain strength, stamina, intellect, and spirit. So if my calculations are correct, at level 5 we'll be able to cast Wrath 5 times. So thankfully these quest items do not appear to be difficult to get. There'll be plenty of quests that are gonna give us a hard time. Let's enjoy the good drop rates while we can. It's funny, when I created the character about, I want to say 20 minutes ago, I saw a lot of people around the camp. But honestly, we haven't seen that many running around the plains here. Might be one or two in the Quillbore area. So what do I need now? I need one more snout and I need 2 more flanks. Is there a point to heading back to the village? I mean, we have 2 silver coins. We might be able to train an ability or 2. Yeah, let's do that. I don't really need to save money because I can send a weapon and a potion or 2. I can remember. When I logged off last time on the warrior, was I near a town? Record a video in Black Fathom Deeps. I might still be in the Zoram Strand. Or maybe somewhere else in Ashenvale. Either way, it's not really a big deal. Hey, there's a fellow Tauren. It's a druid too. I just realized I have all the quest items. Wasn't really paying attention. The druid was level 6. Which means he's probably done with all the quests here. Unless he really enjoys grinding. We're gonna turn these in. Should I purchase some spring water? Yeah, I definitely should. Surprised we haven't looted any. At the same time, we have been fighting beasts. Yeah. No reason a beast would be carrying a water skin. So we're gonna visit the general goods vendor. I don't think there's an innkeeper. Yeah. I think the closest one is in Bloodhoof Village. We can pick up some of these quests. Sharing the land. I think this is for the... Are these the No, it's not the kobolds. It's another race.
How may I aid
Might be
you?
the gnolls.
Goodbye. Ancestors watch over you.
Can pick up the nomadic vest.
Farewell.
I did like the look of the novice's robe, though.
What brings you here?
Give our druid a scholarly look. Tough hunk of bread. Well, okay.
Ancestors
I
watch
have
over
just
you.
the
How?
thing for you.
Yeah, these are
Be careful.
not particularly good weapons.
I've been expecting you.
What do I need here? Moonfire, Mark of the Wild. I'm gonna grab everything.
May the eternal sun shine.
Oh, there's another level 6 druid. We do have our war stump. Let's place it. I think that's fine. I think I'm going to take advantage of cultivation and grab herbalism here. I know that at least in classic, if you are in a druid form, you cannot use potions. I'm pretty sure you cannot use engineering devices either. It's going to automatically shift you out of your either bear or cat form. You don't really want that. That being able to use potions is... yeah. That can spell trouble. $25 points of mana. Hello, Tauren, trying to do these quests. I think I'm going to invite him. He's got an axe. Maybe he's going to decide to join us, maybe not. I'm gonna say hello. Do appreciate the warning about having to take a break. It's fine. We can definitely use his help, and I'm gonna do my best to keep enemies out of melee range. I mean, he's melee range, so he can shoot with impunity. Globulus the Hunter. Wasn't the name of an abomination in Axramus? You probably invite the warrior too. He's probably going after the chief. Can follow him. There's a second warrior. We're gonna have a full party here. Wait, did I invite the same? I'm not sure. And a red pouch. The chief is just going to stand next to the cauldron. They want to go uphill. Is that the area where you pick up the quest? Our warrior friend is barely taking any damage. Unbelievably lucky so far. We found 2 bags. What are the chances of something like that happening? And a leather belt. I think we have one already. Oh, hold on. Maybe the hunter wants it. The warrior should stick to male gear. There was one available, so realistically he picked that up when he completed the quest. Can I not? Okay, here's the map. We realized that we discovered the plans made by the Quillboar here. They wanted to lay siege on the camp. We're gonna warn the chief. This warrior has a... Is that a sledgehammer? I wonder where he got that. I realize that the druid has no interrupt. I can tell there are gonna be fun times ahead. We're gonna have to master the terrain and using line of sight to stop these casts. In an area like this, it's gonna be much easier said than done. Probably needs one of these. Oh, he's at the Self-Found Challenge. You know what I should have done? I should have looted the enemy and then just left the belt. I'm pretty sure they can loot it. Or maybe not. Not really familiar with the Self-Found Challenge. I suppose that if you want to try it, the Hunter is one of the best, if not the best class to do it. They're not exactly gear dependent, they have their pet, can do the heavy lifting. There's a belt. Our friend is done with a quest, which means after he loots its enemy, we can get the quest items. Should I buff this warrior? They're doing fine, honestly. The one we were grouped with barely took any damage. If we came here alone, we would have a pretty hard time. Something I can definitely tell you in case you haven't tried either the hardcore servers or some of these self-imposed challenges is that it makes many social interactions a lot more pleasant. People realize you are somewhat relying on others to survive. And especially if you want to succeed in the end game, you need other players. So, most people tend to be friendlier. They tend to nourish social relations in a way that is completely absent from even the other versions of Classic. The Burning, well, maybe not the Burning Crusade, but definitely Wrath and Cataclysm. And since we are both done, let's head out. Could use our Hearthstone, but I guess it doesn't really matter. So let's follow the Hunter for now, and it should be relatively easy to get back. So I think the exit is this way. Okay, I can see the cave. We found it. So almost felt lost there for a moment. I think there was a dodge animation. Come to think of it, what is our chance to dodge at this point? 3.87. Not good. Maybe our agility is too low. I guess it makes sense. It is our lowest stat. No idea why guns and the Tauren race. I'm pretty sure both orcs and trolls use bows. It's a level 4 shaman. Just making fun of us. Was level 6. Are we going to level up? Probably not. Maybe if we pick up a couple of quests that will send us to Bloodhoof Village. But still, it's quite a bit of experience. We might have to kill an enemy or two on the way. Can't always rely on other people to group with. Can't really tell how popular Malgor is going to be. I know that many Tauren did appear in the other starting zones at lower levels.
How may I aid you? Farewell.
But that was probably because they wanted to play with their friends.
We shall meet again.
Well met. Goodbye.
So we did repair, we sold all the junk. Let's complete 2 quests here.
Greetings.
We have the Rite of
Go in
Strength.
peace.
Let's pick... We're gonna pick this cane.
We shall meet again.
And we have to deliver a totem to Bane Bloodhoof.
Walk with the Earth Mother.
Oh, and there's also a shield as a reward for the attack plans.
May the eternal
Some experience too.
shine.
I'm gonna equip the cane. It looks even worse than the previous weapon.
Peace, friend.
Could get the second rank of Wrath. I'm not even sure if it's worth it.
Ancestors watch over you.
Well met.
So we sell the staff, we're gonna sell the buckler. And I suppose that's
May the
about it.
eternal sun shine upon you.
No reason to buy any more spring water because I think at level 5 we can buy the higher level. We're gonna wave goodbye to the hunter here. And this is going to conclude this episode. Completed everything around Red Cloud Mesa. We're ready to head out. Can pick up a quest here. Is there anything else we can do around the initial zone? No, probably not. I think it's safe to head to Bloodhoof. Compared to other races, there really aren't that many Tauren. Probably because there are fewer classes available as well. Only 4 as a Tauren. I think the Forsaken have 6, Trolls probably have 6, the Orcs... I don't remember.
Well met.
So this is Antorfallo and has another delivery task. A bundle of furs.
Goodbye.
Well, not that much experience, but we'll take what we can. Here we are, officially in Malgor. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next part where we reach Bloodhoof and start doing certain quests there. I'll see if I can send a decent two-handed staff, if we can use one at level 6 or maybe level 7. If not, well, we'll stick to Wrath.